Yo, welcome back, y'all. We getting sit down with my man, Chad Rook. You know what I mean? What's up, man?
How you doing, bud?
How you doing?
Hey,
You
good,
all right?
good. I'm really good. Really
That's good to see you, man, because now we remember who we are.
Yeah, it was a while.
It was a while back.
Yeah.
Now, man, acting. We want to, for myself, I know I'm an actor too, but now you've been out for a lot of auditions, man.
Yeah.
And when you get to an audition, I mean, how are you preparing yourself to go into this audition?
Well, I think over the years, you kind of get your own, phase of what you want to do and how you're going to handle it. And you always start off with obviously, the basic script breakdown and what they expect to see, based on the script. But now it's just come down basically because I direct as well. I know that these people, they see hundreds of people for sometimes the same role. Exactly. And I really work on, okay, well, here's the script. What can I do different that everyone else is not going to do? And sometimes, it blows up in your face. Sometimes but other times, it stands out amongst all those hundreds others, and you end up getting a booking. So it's worked out nicely for me as of late. So
okay.
Yeah.
And now where did you grow up? You didn't grow up here in Vancouver.
No, I'm originally from Lethbridge, Alberta, a small town just outside Shaughnessy.
Okay.
So, and there's just zero acting community down there, and so basically, I was raised prairie boy, and parents are always, you're under my house, my rules. So as soon as you turn 18, then you can do. And 18, I got flown down to Tampa Bay, Florida. Yeah. Did some modeling and stuff down there, and then.
But before you go back to Florida, but you did some acting in school though, right?
Yeah.
Because people had to see you doing your thing.
Yeah, I mean, we did like always the high school plays.
Yeah.
Started off, my first role was playing Santa Claus in a high school play, or an elementary play, sorry.
Nah, I'm looking at you right now, man.
Yeah.
And you need to put on a little bit of weight to get some Santa Claus.
A little bit of weight, yeah, a little bit of weight. The elementary pillows always help, right? But and then in high school it was just everything from playing roles like Sherlock Holmes, and just kept on going through drama thing, and then went into a musical, did The Music Man up in northern Alberta, and then basically kind of had to travel where the work was, because Alberta just wasn't the place. Wasn't the place at all.
Now, who noticed you though? Was it like an agent or something out there that was watching in the stands or in the audience?
No,
they noticed you, or did you just decide that this is where I got to go?
Yeah, I actually I went to like I said before, I went to Tampa Bay, and then I ended up moving to Prince George.
Yeah.
Did some modeling for some different companies and that, and basically we went to a competition that's held here in Vancouver called Faces West. It's usually an annual model and talent competition.
Right.
And it's got all different competitions from monologue to runway to everything really, commercial. And I ended up winning 7 out of the 8 events, and a lot of agents kind of picked it up, and sooner or later flew up to Vancouver and got an agent. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Now, when you came to Vancouver, did you get a part right away, or did you have to hustle?
Actually, when I first came out, I thought, I was top of the world. I got 2 roles right away.
Yeah.
I got a small movie, Sleepover Nightmare over on the island.
Okay.
And then I booked another TV series. And then that's where the grind really started. And, I thought, this is easy. This is very soon you find out this is not an easy game at all. I don't know if it's beginner's luck, but it's kind of like gambling, you win a few, and then you end up broke real quick.
That's what I'm saying. So after those 2, now, did it start just to flow, or did you take laws in between and not get nothing and be going out for auditions all the time and not getting anything?
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple of years that were really tough. You would end up maybe one small role a year, and you're going hundreds of auditions or what it is every year, and then and basically you just had to build confidence. I think in the audition room it's a whole different game, as than what you can do on set. And a lot of times when you're a new actor, you don't even get the chance to be in that room because they want to see people that they know can do a good job.
Exactly.
And I think that's it just takes time. It's really an industry of, if you don't quit, you'll eventually get the opportunity. Right? So.
Now that leads me to my next question, because with all that layoff, right? I mean, is there a time that it comes into your head that says, you know what? man, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I think that
self-doubt creeps in every time.
Yeah, I think a few times, especially during those years where you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
You say, well, is this working for me? And then you start thinking stupid things, like not only just quitting, just like, do I need a nose job? Do I need stupid stuff that you're just like, what's not working? I mean, is you know, my hair color wrong? Or, you know, you start doing different things, and then basically you just start doing you find out what's working for other people, and
right.
you know, you start taking the classes, and the biggest thing is finding the right person to represent you, right?
Mm-hmm. And not just being an actor, but now you're a director.
Yeah.
And you direct a lot of things.
Mm.
Now, what's it like behind the camera instead of being in front of the camera?
Well, I think that was one of the main things as well, is when acting was kind of starting to go slow.
Yeah.
I didn't want to sit around and just do nothing, so I had to create my own jazz, right, like, so to speak. And so I started writing films and that, and basically, you know, when my first project started getting picked up,
yeah.
You know, started doing music videos, independent TV series. It was totally different world. You start calling the shots, and it's really cool to see you write something and then see the fruition of actually there's the live, you know, that's there because of what I did. But it's got a different element when, you know, you see other actors doing what you think you're going to do, and you're doing it different. And at first you're just like, you know, I'm gonna kill that guy. What's he doing? So, you know, why is he doing it like that? And then you gotta just kind of come to a realization that everyone has their own artistic ability and
right.
brings something different to the table, and you gotta let them roll with it. So
now, does the creative side and the director side and the actor side get mixed up in the middle, or do you leave them all separately? Yeah,
I haven't really. A lot of times when I direct, I won't be acting as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a series where it gets complicated, I think, and you know, I'm not at that level yet where, you know, I can have 5 PAs or doing all my stuff, you know, hey, do this while I'm on set, and
exactly.
You know, so I've tried to avoid that at all costs. So it hasn't really been too much of a conflict.
Right.
But as well, when you're in a group of people and you want to play a certain character, and they want to play a certain character, then, you know, well, I'm the director as well, and, you know, you can pull up the strings. And,
exactly.
And, you know, so it's sometimes yes, sometimes no.
That's tough, man, having all the hats, man.
It's coming up, though, yeah. I'm going to have to do both.
Grinding it out, man.
Yeah.
Grinding it out.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to be up for any big roles in the next little while, or what?
Well, I just finished a couple. I was just on the pilot of J.J. Abrams' Alcatraz.
Okay.
I just finished that one up, and I literally just a couple days ago got on offset of The Secret Circle, guest starring on that, and all cut up from the role. It's a pretty crazy role.
Yeah.
And later this year, got 2 of my films that we're working on right now. That's
okay.
Kind of just, like I said, on the grind, just doing your own stuff as well while you're waiting for those other big shots to come down. So
now, if you wasn't an actor, right? We know you didn't want to attend throwing no haze in
right,
the prairie.
Right. No,
so
yeah, not
if you wasn't an actor, man, what would you be?
I would like to actually be in the graphic design department for movies. I think what they do with visual effects and stuff is phenomenal. And I think it's just it still gives you that creative control. I love to draw
right.
on the side and that, and I think that would be a good blend of the two. I think if I wasn't able to do that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, other cats like yourself are out there right now, and they struggling. They didn't just get a role right away.
Yeah.
They've gone to several, maybe 15, 20 auditions
Probably
or nothing.
more. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're not getting no love from nobody. I mean, we want to know, what can you tell these people to inspire them to stay on the grind?
It really is, like I said before, this really is an industry that if you continue, you will get roles.
Right.
Eventually, the casting directors will see that you're continuously doing things, that they will start giving you more shots. The more they see you, it's kind of like, you know, the more food you throw against the wall, eventually something's going to stick. And it's true. It really is. I never used to believe in it until, obviously, you know, the roles started coming through. Casting directors started knowing you. They start requesting you for certain things. And the same thing with even production companies. Once you start looking and they like your work, they'll actually start requesting for you as well.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Just seriously, keep at it. And the biggest thing would be create your own work.
Right.
Do your own stuff. Don't wait around for this industry because you could be waiting a long time.
Exactly.
Make your own work.
Now, quickly with obstacles and sacrifices, man. There's got to be a lot that you had to make.
Yeah.
And give us a little bit of those.
Biggest sacrifice is I don't have any family around ever, right? Like, my family all lives in Alberta or overseas, and I had to come here just kind of on your own. And again, the financial part when you're first starting out, that was, as you know, that's not a fun game to kind of go through, and trying to balance work with this industry is pretty bad. When you get a call, you have an audition tomorrow morning. It's kind of hard to get work off and try to balance that. Those are, I think, the sacrifices that everybody kind of goes through, right? As well with obviously the heartache, so to speak, of constantly being rejected, audition after audition, and trying to keep it going. It's a tough game, right?
It's a tough game, man.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you for coming through, man.
Yeah.
Because we've got lots of things. You got big time. You going big time.
Yeah, we got some.
So I want to thank you for coming through, man.
Thanks a lot, brother. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
This is my man, Chad Rook. Just like the chess piece. Get it right.
That's right.
So next week, we have my man, light heavyweight champion, Junior Moore, Kyprios, coming through. Want to thank Elsa for doing my hair and all the girls at Piazza. I know they're going to look for that. My man, Chad Rook. If you think it's your time to shine, you need to get on the ground with your man, Valentine, baby.
All right.
We out. Chad Rook.
All right, bud.
Cannibalist. Super Split. You know how we do it.